those two. Good evening, you're watching WION Dispatch with me, Bhairavi Singh. The latest now on Gaza, and well, Israel's Defence Minister Avigdor Lieberman has resigned as the Netanyahu government has agreed to a ceasefire with the Hamas. Now, the Defence Minister says the ceasefire is a surrender to terror. The Egypt-brokered ceasefire between Israel and Gaza has evoked mixed responses from Israelis and the Palestinians. On the one hand, angry Israeli protesters took to the streets of the bombarded southern villages and blocked a traffic junction. Many even burnt tires in protest at what they deemed was government surrender.
People are here just had enough. They had enough. We don't have any security, any confidence. It's amazing that, we're such a strong country. We have all the abilities to strike Hamas within a day, and just losers.
But in Gaza City, many Palestinians welcomed relative calm. Locals were out on the streets to celebrate, claiming victory and handing out sweets to the crowds as well.
خرج الشعب اليوم بانتصار المقاومة والشعب مع المقاومة ونقول للمقاومة الشعب خلفك وانتصار المقاومة هو انتصار للشعب الفلسطيني.
Hamas and its other allies announced an Egyptian-brokered ceasefire with Israel late on Tuesday after an intense escalation of violence that killed at least 7 Palestinians. And Daniele Pagani, our bureau chief for West Asia, is now joining us live. He's on his way to Gaza and is now joining us. And Daniele, even as many were celebrating that finally that there's been a ceasefire between Israel and Palestinians, and there's been a bloody war that's been unfolding since March. Now the surprise move by the defense minister, which could even threaten Netanyahu's government.
It was pretty clear since the first hour after a very long security cabinet meeting on yesterday that the defense minister did not share the same position of the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, when it comes to the ceasefire. The ceasefire, as you pointed out, yes, is good news for citizens of both sides, both within Gaza and from Israel, because it means that there is no active hostility as of now. But many, and the defense minister is one of them, consider the reaction that Israel took on Gaza, and not only this current reaction, but the course of action that Israel took against Hamas in Gaza too mild. They would like a stronger response. So in many of the observers of Israeli politics were kind of expecting some reshuffles within the government. It remains now to be seen who is up for the post of the Ministry of Defense. Many think that Mr. Bennett, currently the Education Minister, who stands to the right wing, I would say, of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, a religious-oriented right wing, is the next in line. But it is not an easy job to take up the Defense Ministry of Israel as of now, with this very fragile ceasefire on.
Right, Daniele, thanks very much indeed for joining us live there. Daniele is on his way to Gaza and will be sending us the latest updates through the evening and through the night as well. Daniele, thanks very much indeed.